I have here the child size fairytale fingerless mittens, and in this video I'll demonstrate how to work the embossed decorative picot edge that's shown on the cuff, and I'll also demonstrate how to work the I-cord little button loop as you're binding off. So to work the embossed picot edge that you see here, I'm making the other mitten, the left hand mitten here. So on the pattern, the embossed picot edge is worked over 6 rows. So you knit 2 rows, then you'll work a row of a yarn over, knit 2 together, that you'll have the little eyelet holes. Then you'll knit 3 more rows. And the picot edge is created when this is folded inward like that. And the way that you do that, after you've worked your contrasting color, 6 rows, you're going to switch back to your main color. And what you'll do is if you take a look on the inside of the mitten, on the wrong side, where the color change is, just above the color change, you see these purl bumps that are in the main color. See these purl bumps here? And you're going to work 1 stitch of your contrasting color and knit it together with the purl bump that is directly below it on the wrong side of the mitten. And I'll demonstrate how to do that. You can slip this next stitch on your left needle onto your right needle, and then extend your needle to the inside of your work and pick up the purl bump that's directly below that stitch, and then you'll knit both of them together. First one's a little bit tricky, so let me show that again. I'm going to slip the next stitch on my left needle, extend my right needle to the inside of the work, pick up the purl bump that is directly below, and then knit both of those stitches together. As you do this, it creates a fold, and that is how you create the picot embossed edging. The button loop on the top of the fairytale mittens is just a little I-cord right here. So you bind off around the top edge of the mitten. You get to the center point, which is explained in the pattern. You work a 1-inch I-cord, which is then looped over, and then you reattach the yarn and bind off to the end of the round. The mitten top is then folded over and secured with a button. So I'll demonstrate how to work that. I have here the left hand mitten for the small size. So I've bound off 7 stitches and I'm ready to work the I-cord. So I will knit the next stitch that is on the left needle. So you'll have 2 stitches on this needle, and these 2 stitches are the stitches that you'll use to work a 1-inch I-cord. To do so, slide these stitches to one end, the right end of your needle. Take your working yarn and draw it around back of those stitches. And use that to knit the 2 stitches. And you'll repeat that process. You'll continue to slide the stitches to the right end of the needle, draw the yarn around the back, and knit the 2 stitches. Slide them, knit them. You only have to do that for a couple rows until your I-cord is long enough. I'll give it one more. And that's about 1 inch. So now I will just rejoin the yarn by continuing to, first you want to bind off one of these stitches. There we go, we'll bind that off. You have 1 stitch on that needle now. I'll rejoin it and I'm going to continue to bind off across the rest of the round. And you can see as I bind off that next stitch, it's joined and it's formed that little loop. Thanks for watching the videos.